Constitutional Conversations is a series of discussions by America's leading scholars about the principles, framing, ratification, and implementation of constitutional government in the United States. This series is hosted by the James Madison Memorial Fellowship Foundation of Alexandria, Virginia.
And now I'm going to ask a very unfair question of you to wrap us up, and that is to reduce the Montesquieuian ox into a bouillon cube. We know that a large part of our audience on our YouTube channel is educators, college and university professors and classrooms and students and secondary and even middle school classrooms. If you could just leave us with a sentence or two about Montesquieu. He's never going to get a musical written about him, but what could you leave us with that our teachers could use in a serviceable way in their environment?
American teachers of civics and history should know this extraordinary fact that a French nobleman from the 18th century who seems so different from America, what we think of as America, had this extraordinary influence on the basic ideas of our forms of politics and government, structure of our Constitution, but also the spirit of our form of politics. And this is in black and white in the founding documents of our political history and the arguments of our ratification debates, that such a seemingly different figure writing in a different language, French, could so deeply shape what America immediately became in the 18th century and early 19th century, but has continued, that influence has continued to percolate through our political culture and our political life. And as I just mentioned, our influence on all of international affairs and really the course of history, that it comes from this one philosopher in France, a nobleman who is foresighted enough to think about liberty and reform and even though from a monarchy, the virtues of republics, especially moderate republics. It's an extraordinary, fascinating story worth learning about and teaching about.
Constitutional Conversations is made possible by a generous grant from the Fairleigh S. Dickinson Jr. Foundation. Constitutional Conversations is made possible by the James Madison Education Fund.